Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Yeah. I was figuring it's gonna be a. There it is. There it is.
What's happening, dudes?
Happy April Fool's Day.
Yeah, man. So, this was just a waste of time. I was just messing around with these guys, and I sent them a photo of that purple Andy the Rocque guitar, and I'm like, yeah, I bought a guitar, guys. Nah, I really didn't. So
Sweet. Show's over. See you Thursday.
yeah. Well, I just wanted to show everybody that I can show up on a Tuesday. So,
Now you're
just
setting the
kidding.
expectation, bro.
come on, man.
You're setting the expectation. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to our Tuesday night show, The Guitar Snow. We have a very special episode this evening because it's New Guitar Day for somebody.
Woo! Yeah.
Cool.
Should we show it off? You want to talk about it? Or?
His grandma didn't die.
It has to do something with grandma, too.
Right. You want to help her out of that chair? Grandma!
His other daughter didn't graduate college.
Oh.
Before we get into it, let's give a big, special, warm thank you to all the channel members.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at all these folks that like what we do and decide they want to
fine people here tonight.
they want to help out and keep everything moving along and keep it going, man. We appreciate it. If you're not a channel member and you want to be a channel member, click the join button down there below the video. And if you don't want to be a channel member, that's fine too. You just want to hang out and comment and all that stuff, that's awesome.
Yeah. Send in your videos.
We ought to make Al do roll call. Problem is, I don't think Al can highlight things.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just click them and you say, hey, now, everybody. First one in,
Who's this? I know that guy.
the
It's
boss
the
man. Ryan.
OU812 guy. What's up, bro? Love the thumbnail.
Earl Coli in the house.
There he is.
What are we drinking tonight, boys and girls?
Spit.
I'm tired, so I'm sipping on a Monster Blue Hawaiian. No sugar.
That sounds gay.
It's actually pretty damn good. And then we got this
Good and
freaking
gay.
guy. Got this freaking guy here.
Suckers!
Channel member LBarJ. What's up, Lee?
What's up, Lee?
Some sort of... No, it's not pink. Chuck C.
Flamingo.
What's up, Chuck?
Chuck.
What's up, man?
Oh, take a fucking
That's a
gander. Here.
There he is.
Kurt, 5150 in the house.
What's up, brah?
Channel member Cushman, NYC.
What's up, Kush, man?
What's up, Kush? Darren, we got Darboard, our buddy Darren.
What's up,
What's
man?
up, dude? Florida Claimer's Ted in the house.
There he is.
What's up, Ted?
What's up, man?
Channel member and panel member Jimmy Biter.
What's up, Jimmy?
We got Mark in the house here. What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
Who else we got? Zach Thong.
What's up, Zach?
Why does my voice that I'm hearing coming through your headphones sound like it's whoa, 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 whoa?
Hi. I'm gonna go Bellabecta.
Hi. I'm Channel member William De Silva in the house. What's up, dude?
William!
Sweet William now.
And here he is, alive and well. Channel member Nelson Rodriguez.
Nelson.
What's up, Nelson?
What's up?
CMBR channel member in the house. What's up, dude?
Yo, man.
There he is, Blue Box channel member.
Blue Max.
What's up, Blue Mox? Send our regards to Sugar Tush.
What's up?
Hip Metalworks channel member
What's up, man?
and moderator. What's up, Ken? Good to see you, buddy.
Yo.
Goddamn moderator.
One of my oldest friends, channel member Hillary, in the house.
Yeah, Hillary.
We go all the way back to middle school, Hillary and I.
What's up, Hillary?
Back to middle school.
One of y'all plugged in to play the riff? Because I'm not. What's up, Dan?
Yeah, that's it.
Channel member Dan Gorman. What's up, Dan? That's how you get it tonight, bro.
Somebody's gonna clip
Wood in
that
the
one, man.
house.
Right.
This better be good or I'm going to need a refund. Well, you have to get it from R2, man. You know it's good if R2's here on a Tuesday.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Come on.
April Fools. There's Wayne McConnell in the house. What's up, dude?
Wayne.
There's our
Wayne.
boy, 40 Grit.
40!
Y'all make sure y'all go check out 40 Grit's channel. Y'all want to get guitar nerdy. He's got some great repair videos. He's just got a kick-ass guitar and gear collection, man.
Oh, for sure, man.
Walk arounds.
And he's a nice dude on top of that. Who else we got?
Right on, bro.
Who else we got? Did we get William De Silva?
Yep.
I think we did. What's up,
Big
William?
bad
William?
Billy, sweet William now.
I'm not as good at this as Ryan is, so. Ryan says we got 40,000 in the chat. Not anymore. We got 38,000. We lost $2,000. Rob Blackmore official in the house.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Robbie? Good to see you, buddy. And then, really, dude? Now he's gone. There's Mean Joe McGraw. What's up, dude?
Joe.
I'm here, man.
Tim Thomas. What's up, Tim?
What's up, man? Tim Thomas in the house.
There's Stan Mucha. What's up, Stan?
What's up, Stan?
Can't drive 55 in the house. Can you drive like 56?
Oh, yeah.
54?
You can do it, man. You can do it.
Oh, look here. Darren got a package from Ryan. Wonder what that is.
Oh, hey, now.
Martian Murray in the chat. What's up, dude? Channel member as well. Good to see you, man.
Nice, man.
Kurt says when he was in middle school, R2, R3 made me jump for my bath towel in gym class. I believe that. I do.
There's no
That's sick
cameras
and
back
wrong.
then, too. So that was good.
Right. Yeah, there's Joe Alba. What's up, dude?
So, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
And Lee says, I think the middle school building is gone too, demolished all my memories.
Damn.
And that's it. We're caught up in the chat.
Nice. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Welcome in, everyone. We're glad to have Al here with Jimmy and myself. Ryan and John are taking the night off. John's probably having an intimate evening with himself.
With a couch cushion.
Up, breaking the door down. Channel member Guitar Man 45. Bo. What's up, Bo?
What's up, man?
Speaking of intimate moments with himself, there's John. See, he's yo-yoing himself.
Yo.
Mute the mic. Mute the mic and the camera.
Right. Make sure your camera's off, John. All right, so let's get into it.
Put the privacy.
So somebody got a new guitar day today. Are
I
you gonna
did.
Tell
I did
us
with-
what it is, or are you just gonna break that bad boy out? Let me
Well,
give
the-
you some isolation here.
Da 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 da. Well, with a little help of my friend,
Who?
that'd be Mr. Randy Price. Well, we've been
yeah.
going back and forth talking about this ESP LTD Andy LaRocque signature guitar that's been on pre-order at a lot of music stores, Sweetwater, Guitar Center, you name it. And on Reverb, there was just a few of them that were available to put in your cart and take it away. But one had the stock photos that you would get from ESP, and the other one had the real photos. And I don't know. When I looked at it, it wasn't too appealing as far as the quilt top on top. And showed it to Randy, and he agreed. And when was it? It's last Sunday. Yes.
Sunday.
It's past Sunday. We were in the green room, and I was talking to Jimmy before the show about it. Didn't know if I should just order one just to get it or just wait for the pre-order that I did for Guitar Center. And the only reason why I was going to do it at the Guitar Center is because I like the fact that you can just ship it to the store, open it up there. If you like it, take it home. If you don't like it, you can return it. But no, Randy found me this one, and then they had the actual photos, and they looked nice on Reverb, and put it in my cart and bought it that night, man. Because I knew I was going to get it anyways. So it was delivered today. And I want to show it off. But for those who don't know who Andy Rocque is a guitar player for King Diamond. Which the first time I heard Andy was on 1986 on the Fatal Portrait album, where he had just not left Merciful, but he did. Merciful Fate was the band that King Diamond was in, and he started off with this young dude named Andy LaRocque, man. And when I first heard him, my bass player played the album for me, and album, the actual vinyl, and I fell in love with it right away because his guitar playing was just phenomenal. And then by the time Abigail, them, and Conspiracy, this is before I started even playing guitar, and I wanted to learn how to play guitar, but just these guys would inspire me. Well, he inspired me. 1990, The Eye. The reason why I mentioned this album is there's this purple that's on this album. It's like this medallion color thing. It's purple, and I always loved just that color of the purple. And Andy LaRocque decided to do a signature guitar and do it with this same purple, man. That's just the same. It's on the vinyl. So there's Andy. Andy's with King Diamond. He played with Death, guest musician with bands like Dimmu Borgir and Evergrey and a bunch of other people. And he's a great producer. If you're not into King Diamond as far as the vocals, just listen to Andy's guitar playing. That's all you need. He's just a phenomenal musician. Just very melodic and technical, and his vibrato and using the harmonizing parts is just magical. The guy's a genius. I've never heard anybody do it like the way he does it. But Andy's one to reckon with, man. He's the guy, man. Listen to him, it's fucking phenomenal. But yeah, ESP, LTD. I don't know if I should just pull out the guitar and check it out. I'll just pull it out.
Let me give you a drum roll.
You got that? Where's that zipper that Ryan uses?
Nah, we ain't doing the zipper night. Real quick, what's up, Joe Alba? He landed a new LR Bags AEG-1 last week, and it's phenomenal. Highly recommend anyone looking for an acoustic tone that plays like an electric and behaves properly in live situations. Awesome, man. Good score.
Sweet.
Al Hillary says we need Dimmu Borgir one day. Let me know when I'll start this drum roll. It's like 12 seconds long. You say hit it, and I'll hit it.
Hit it, man. Hit it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. You know, I'm not one for purple, but the color purple for that guitar is just, that's it, man. Look at that quilt. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
The old school teardrop horizon headstock.
Yeah, they brought this back.
Yep, that was like a Page Hamilton thing for a while after it was discontinued.
There's the volute.
Yep.
It's a neck through. You can see it right there. So it's a mahogany body, 3-piece maple neck through the body. Solid. It's got the carved top that the Horizon has, but then the angled pickup of the Mirage. And the Mirage would be like a flat top with a bolt on. Ebony fretboard, 24 stainless steel.
They jumbos or extra jumbos?
Extra jumbo frets.
I mean, I do have the specs pulled up, but you know.
It's got the Luminlays side markers.
So
they-
Kevin,
They glow in the dark. Humbucker single. It's the JB. And then it's a custom stack. Seymour Duncan. Floating Floyd Rose. Floyd Rose 1000, but I'm already going to swap that out.
I don't have any beef with the 1000s.
Yeah, but I'm going to change the posts. Floyd.
Kurt says that's a grape guitar. I think he meant grape, but then again, it's Kurt, so he could have meant grape.
It is a grape guitar. My
Great.
my kids already named it Grimace Juice.
Nice.
There's the Grimace they just gave me for the Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, Tim, that was definitely the best looking guitar ESP had in their NAM lineup by far. That was the one that I was like, oh, I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
Now that Al's got one, I don't need it because I can't have the same thing he's got.
We can live vicariously through R2.
Hillary says it's beautiful.
Yeah, the camera doesn't do it justice, man. You got to look at it in person.
Chris Van says, sweet. Oh, there he is, our favorite fireman and channel member, Andy Carson. Says that's almost as purty as QFJ's mouth.
That
Zach says we can all go swimming in that quilt top.
angled hex stop.
Solid as Jimmy on a Monday morning.
Stiff.
Bo says, very nice.
The compound radius.
Stainless steel, yes, sir.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, it's a compound.
Yeah. That's the what the LTDs that we're doing for 2025. All their guitars are going to have stainless steel. Ebony fretboard. It's got to get oiled up.
Kevin says, I played a 1978 Ibanez LPC earlier at Guitar Center. Very sweet. Cool, man.
Cool.
Darren says, it's a beauty.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, Kurt, it is not Juicy Booty 2.0. We reserve that
Right.
for...
Well, it does have a JB.
Yeah, see,
JB.
Blue Moss gets it. Don't diss the 1000, you hoser.
Yeah, I will.
Ken says, plug that puppy in. We'll get there. R2, we going to get a sound clip out of that here in a little bit.
Sure. I'll plug it in.
Kevin says he has 2 ESP Teardrop Horizons, and they are awesome guitars. Can't Drive 55 says, how's that Rocque sound? We'll find out here shortly, I'm sure. Got Han 36 Solo up in here.
Oh,
Rock Daddy in the house says he's driving, can't text but listening. What's up, Rock Daddy? So Joe McGraw asked if it's 12 to 16 inch radius. If you know how to convert millimeters to inches, then probably. Let me do this. Boop. So here's the specs on the ESP website. The chevron kind of quilt pattern on the NAM guitar, because this was the actual guitar that was in NAM that's in these photos, is killer. So it's a 300 to 400 millimeter compound radius, which I think is 12 to 16. So it's a neck through construction, as Al said. It's a 24 and 3/4 inch scale instead of your traditional ESP 25 and a half. It's quilted maple top.
Really can't notice, man.
You think that's a real top or is it a veneer?
This has got to be a veneer. Then again, I don't know. It's got some weight to it, man.
Well, when you get rid of that,
When you get rid of that JB, you'll know.
I'd leave the JB in there. I'd just swap the magnet to a rough cast A5. So we got...
Well, I already know. Going to put it in the neck position. The Air Norton S that I have here.
There you go. It's got a 3-piece maple neck, Macassar ebony fretboard, which is really nice. Every ESP I've had has had, except for one, has had a Macassar ebony fretboard, and the one I shouldn't have sold had a maple board. 42 millimeter locking nut, so it's an R-II locking nut.
R2.
With the good old thin U neck profile. So it's 24 extra jumbo stainless steel. So those things are tall as hell. Black hardware. has-
0.55 tall.
Good to know. Locking tuners. The LTD. I think Godo makes LTD's tuners.
Yeah.
Floyd Rose 1000. Seymour Duncan Custom Stack Plus in the neck, which is what a SS or a STK6, something like that.
Yep.
JB in the bridge. You just got a simple one volume and a 3-way toggle, and it came with a form fit case.
Dude came with a real nice case, man.
And that's-
Form fitting.
And that's Andy LaRocque.
Badass.
He's awesome, man. He is awesome.
Sweet that it's got locking tuners on it.
Yep. Make your string changes that much faster.
Big time. Big time.
Yeah, when I saw that when they ESP did the NAM announcement, I was like, man, that's the best guitar out of their lineup this year. That one and the M1000 with the maple fretboard. So, but yeah, that was the one I was like, I've got to get one of those. I sent it to R2, and he was like, Andy LaRocque, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
There he is. Wild man, Christopher Live Silva in the house.
So, bro.
Wayne McConnell says that thing looks pricey. But I sure like
Randy,
it.
Randy told R2 about it, and R2 was,
Exactly.
It sure did.
I don't know if you can see that. There's your price, your street price. They're about $1,800, and that's street
Everything.
price, isn't it, Al?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy from ESP Direct now, they don't do the old like $2,400 MSRP anymore. They just, but you know, compared to a lot of brands nowadays, especially anything under the Gibson or the Fender umbrella, I mean, $1,800, and it's got premium features, and you get a nice ass case. Those ESP hard shell cases are awesome, and
Awesome, man.
when they say they're form fit, they are snug, super snug form fit.
This guitar was not moving at all in there.
So, Blue Mock says it's Canadian radius. That's right. Joe McGraw says very nice guitar. ESP Purple Drank.
Right?
400 millimeters is 15.74 inches.
Right. So it's like what's 300 millimeter? Around 12-ish.
12.
Yeah. Arkansas is in the house.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
mean,
Arky?
It's 305 is 12 inches, so
Okay.
what's up, Arky?
Make sure y'all go hang out with the lovely Arkansas at one of her long ass live streams. We appreciate her being a mod
In the
for us,
middle
'cause
of the night.
she helps keep all the jackasses in check.
That's right.
Just not us.
All right.
Right.
So have you already plugged it in, R2? Have you already played it?
Just to tune it. So not really, but I'll see what I can do here. I'm just
Ryan wants to know if we can see the case.
Well, I mean, I'm not, not pushing you to hurry up and play it. I was just wondering if you had played it and had already, got a feel for the sound and
a little bit of it.
what you may have think of your first impressions.
Yeah, the JB. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little different than what I'm used to.
A little more mid-range grind.
Yeah, different kind of low end to it. Not bad. Like I said, I gotta get used to it. I gotta tweak it a little bit, but just plug it in right out of the gate. It wasn't bad. The single coil is what I thought it would be. I mean, it has a little bit more oomph and punch to it, but
It's like a hot strat.
hot strat. Yeah,
That's right, Joe. It doesn't have a soft case. You're right. ESP, I don't even think they do gig bags for their LTDs. I think it's either no case or a legit hard case. And like I said, they're hard. I've got a couple of the ESP cases from various ESPs I have owned, and I actually still own one, and they're really nice. Super nice.
yeah.
That's the way.
Shit.
Get out of
Shit
here,
safety.
Ryan.
That's right. We don't need no middle pickups. Joe says he's not a fan of a soft case at all. Well, my only difference in opinion on that is the mono soft cases are actually really, really nice. But hell, they're just as thick as a hard case. So. Yeah, right, Lee. He said it's kind of not pricey. It's kind of middle now. Yeah, in the world we live in nowadays, that is kind of a mid-price guitar. Mark says it is the best color. It's damn nice, man.
Appreciate it, man. Oh,
Can we see the case? How much does it weigh?
How much does the case weigh?
what the way?
How's the resonance? Is it resonant?
Resonance.
Is the neck sticky?
The neck is not sticky. So, as far as neck throughs, I'm used to this kind of neck through painted feeling. Can we see?
That's where when you're using an acetylene torch at work, when you're working on some rusty shit from up north, and a hot freaking chunk of metal comes flying back at your
You
forehead.
got slagged in the forehead.
Yep. All good though.
Boom! I thought you were fucking.
40 Grit says new guitar day for me requires a full go through and setup. They never play right out of the box.
Well, I might have to do just a little adjustments, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Came in pretty much in tune.
Yeah, most of the I've owned, I don't know, 4 or 5 LTDs, and I think most of the time they were fairly close to how I would like it. Where I mean, it was definitely playable.
Yeah, it's playable.
Ryan says soft case is better than no case.
Yeah, but man, the case that comes with this thing, if it's added on to the price, then fine. I mean, it's worth it for sure.
Good form fit case, what, $250 to start?
I don't know if I had to rate it like that, Sova. Probably like I don't know. I'd say probably like some Jennifer Connelly's. John says she's purty, Al.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Don't need a middle pickup there.
Mark, I'm assuming you're referring to the mono cases I was talking about, because they're a super giant padded soft case.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like 6-7 inches thick.
Yeah, they're like $300. Now, why would the neck be? It's a gloss neck. It's a gloss neck.
Right.
Andy Rocque apparently doesn't like the satin finish on his necks. Rob Blackmore says, "Purple Kool-Aid. Congrats."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ryan says, "Clear coat finish." Or John was handling it. And that's the way I prefer it, Lee. It's close to no finish at all. We got Rene Fernandez in the house.
Yo.
What's going on, brother?
Hey now.
Darren, I think it ships with 9 to 42s.
Nines. Yeah, these are 9.
REO EXL 120s.
I think the way ESP does it on their standard scale guitars, which is 24 3/4 and 25 1/2. If it's a Floyd, it comes with 9s. If it's a string through, they come with 10s. Unless it's like a hip shot, then I think the hip shots come with 9s as well. Man, you don't know. Any pizza sauce on that guitar? No,
Yeah.
it came from Cheeseland. That was
Got some cheddar.
Dave's Guitar Shop up there in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Lee says his SE Swamp Ash PRS is like that. No finish hardly. That's the best.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Oh, man, it's pretty killer. Johnny says, I have a mono soft case, all I'd ever need. You know, Charvel and Jackson are using these new, they call them a soft shell case. They're nowhere near as nice as the monos. They're okay. I mean, they're the size of a hard case, but they're very loose fitting.
Yeah.
I mean, you put the guitar in there and shake the thing, and you can hear and feel the guitar in there just bouncing around.
That's the thing I did when I took it out of the box. I was checking the guitar case to see if it had that little the little room in there, and nope.
No, those
didn't hear
ESP
anything.
cases don't.
I just heard like some tools in there, and I'm like, okay, it's in the little compartment. Oh, solid, man.
Lee says the headstock looking cool. The old school ESP teardrop headstock, also known as by most ESP users, that's called the cock stock, for very phallic, obvious reasons.
Well, now that you mention it, does look like a
banana.
But
CLS says that's sweet. Andy says congrats, brah.
thank you, Andy. Need another guitar in the arsenal to jam with these guys.
Jeff K in the house. What's up, Jeff K?
Jeff.
Dave's Guitar and Lacrosse is a sweet store. And that's
Nice.
where that came from, right? Dave's Guitar Shop.
Dave's Guitar Shop, man, they shipped it right away.
Well, you're only like 4 hours from them, so. Yeah, 40. I think all of the newer, like over $1,000 Charvels are coming with those soft cases now from Charvel and Jackson. It's close, Renee. It's whatever Jimmy said it is, 300 to 400 millimeter compound. So it's almost 12 and almost 16 inch radius. So it's close. Sova says you want more of a sports bra to keep that guitar in a soft case.
That's like a nice way of putting it.
still
yeah.
supports, but they still move around.
They move. It's comfortable.
Nah, those things fit like a straitjacket. You ain't getting out of it.
And it makes a little squeaky sound when you pull it out of the case.
I'm betting they didn't loosen the strings either.
Oh dear Lord, what's up?
No,
Pops?
they didn't, man. But
Did you show? Did you
No,
show
that's fine,
Quentin your
because-
guitar?
We don't loosen the strings to ship.
Quentin, did you see Al's new Andy LaRocque signature ESP LTD? It's purple.
Grimace Juice. That's what my kids named it.
Joe McGraw says, if you can't control the humidity, hard cases can help, but I leave all mine out. Yeah, I do too. I don't leave anything in the case. My Les Paul stayed in the case. That's just because if it got knocked over, it was less chance of the headstock breaking. But I don't own that guitar anymore, so I ain't really worried about it.
It's got a juicy booty in there, Q.
Super cool, man.
I'm impressed with the fretwork, man. The edges, they're rounded off,
Yeah.
smooth.
I mean, what is the height of the action as arrived to your hands?
It's a little high.
What do you usually like your guitar set up like?
I usually eyeball it, man, but it's definitely lower than this, for sure. I usually can just tell by just going up on the higher notes here.
What's up, Pete? Sound the sirens. Pete in the house. Pete's got some new tunes coming out here. If you like hard rocking instrumental guitar with great melodic lead lines, check it out. It's pretty awesome. Available on all your streaming resources. And YouTube, of course.
Under the same name?
Yes, Sound the Sirens.
Cool.
Mark says Sweetwater says it's 11.81 inch by 15.74 inch. Well, there you go. There's your conversion. Is that fully floating?
Yes, sir.
Capable of flutters.
The best way to have them, in my opinion.
In my opinion, as well.
You're welcome, man. We still got to get you on the show one day, man.
Can't use the detune on this. I mean, you can if you want to block it in the back, but
That's good.
nah, floating.
Bradley Wood says the Sir and Anderson soft cases are great. The Anderson is made by Access. They're just as expensive as their hard cases, but very secure. That's cool. I've never looked into the Access ones, but my stuff rarely ever leaves the house, and I've got enough hard cases to go around. What tuning are you in? You still get the thing in standard?
Yeah, this thing's in standard, yeah.
No out of love again for you, bruh. Joe McGraw was watching Steve and Quentin last night.
Come here.
All right, man. We'll
Nice.
get a little sound sample.
Just admiring on the camera here. Let me see.
Ladies and gentlemen, R2, R3.
R2, R3, locking nut.
get laid?
Not bad at all.
Sweet.
Right on, man. That thing sounds great. It's actually pretty articulate sounding for a JEB.
JB. Yeah, I'm just looking at the pickup height right now. Yeah, I think I'm, this is just my opinion. I like the fact that you can adjust pickup height.
Yeah,
mean,
you like mounting rings instead of direct mounts.
Yeah. Sometimes if it's not, they put them too close. I have one Wolfgang that you can hear the
Savage Blue Box.
Come on, man. Thanks. You ever hear that, like that magnetic pull when you hear the string actually start waving?
Yep.
That pickup is so close to that string, you're like, oh man, can I just drop it down a little bit?
Yeah, you almost got to get the old Forstner bit and go right into your reliefs for the pickup feet to give yourself some more room.
We have a request for the sound of the neck pickup.
He played it though.
He can play more. Play more now. We can't hear you.
I gotta play around with it a little bit more.
Throw some spank on that, man. Give us a little distorted, little Ingve. We need all the gains. And that is why R2 is my brother in shred.
You can hear the noise from the pickups.
Yeah, it should be stacked where it shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but you can still hear it in a single coil. You hear a little.
Yeah. 40 Grit says he loves pickup rings. John wants to know if you're going to grease up that board.
Oh, yeah.
Got a question from Joe McGraw. Who uses non-Floyds and what do you like? Yeah, about that.
Do you even own a guitar without a Floyd?
I do. There aren't any here. I do have I've got like 5 without Floyds. They're all Tune-o-matic string throughs too.
Wow, string throughs.
And if I don't get a Tune-o-matic string through body, it's probably a hip shot bridge. Jimmy?
It's either double locking or hardtail. I don't do that non-locking stuff. if it's gonna have the wang bar, I'm gonna wang on it.
Yes, sir. For sure.
Ow. Ow.
I prefer a floating Floyd Rose. Always have. Always will. The ones that are not floating are my EVH ones, the Van Halen ones, Dirty Ball. Anything that has to do with Eddie is all non-floating, top mounted.
Yep.
My Charvel custom shop is semi-floating. It's not recessed, but you can pull back. You can pull back on that bar.
Yeah.
And the ones that are Floyd Rose is the Wolfgang with Wolf.
Woof.
What has the fine tuners, the what are they, Schallers? Yeah, Schaller fine tuners, and then the actual bridge is Tone Pros,
Nice.
the locking bridge. But
TP6.
TP6.
We got channel member Rico. I'm not doing the Log Ryan version. Crazy cool guitar. It is, man. What else we got going on here? Quentin,
Nice, man. It's nice.
just rewind.
It's been showing it the whole time. I'm going like this.
Flip it, angle it towards the camera a little bit. There you go. That's the money shot, right? Right there. That's the money shot. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that's killer.
Sweet.
All right, Quinn, you got to rewind now, bro. Have you ever played a J? I have not. So I've never seen anywhere that had one in stock to play it. So
I like them. They're interesting guitars. I like the way that the two singles coil pickups are slanted the opposite direction. The 1st through the 11th fret are jumbos, and the 12th through the 22nd are 6105s.
yep,
Interesting guitars.
yep. And he slants those SDS1 neck and middle pickups to cut some of the low end off of them. Rob Blackmore is asking for a Saw sample of Gojira. Well, he'd have to change guitars for that, bro.
Wrong guitar, bro. Wrong guitar. But don't worry, this is going to be tuned up, fixed up, set to my specs.
Rico wants to know if that's a delay pedal or does the sound just reflect off that guitar?
And now,
Hillary says, fire. Fire. John says he prefers the Godo 510s bridges. 40 says he would like to have one Kaler.
Which Kaler though? The 20, what is it? The 2300 series cam, or Spider, the Steeler, the Killer?
Ryan says he uses trans trims when not using Floyds. That's not true because you play Les Pauls and they don't have either. Pete, Sound the Siren, says Floyds and locking bridges in general are the best and they look like $1 million and feel great. I agree.
Listen to it like a special.
Let it burn down, Andy. Let it burn down.
peace, brother. Be safe, my
Be
friend.
safe, man.
Andy Carson, everybody.
Rico says Tunamatics are all string cutters. Either way, I'd put a Floyd on everything if I could. You know, Floyd rose the world.
For sure, man.
Matt McCollum in the house. He says the Bigsby wiggle stick. Pete says the Godo Floyd is fantastic too. I had that EVH Music Man. That's a Godo made for Music Man Floyd. That's about my own experience with them. It was okay. A lot of people seem to replace the 1000s and the specials with the Godo Floyds. So Lee says Kahlers are decent.
Well, everybody's going by the old Kahlers. The new Kahlers are all updated for modern day players.
And do they work?
Yes, they do.
I'm not familiar.
If you want a super sweet Floyd Rose type Kahler, the Steeler is what you want. They can give you the old auto latch comes on that now, where you can just move the bar straight down and it locks it in position.
Nice. Joe McGraw says he's going for the Synergy IR-20. Wish me luck. It's my retirement present to myself. Well, hell yeah, man. Congrats
20.
on retiring.
Make it 100 then.
Well, 100 doesn't have the IR function. So the Syn 20 IR is basically the Soldano Astro head, but with an interchangeable preamp. Right. Where's Vanna to show it off? You tell me it's here. Says that's a beauty. Darren says, how's the intonation on their setup?
On this?
Yeah.
So far, so good, man. I can't complain.
It came where it's playable out of the box, unlike a lot of things are from a certain company. Fender Betscope.
Right?
Just so, I mean, really, you're at that point, you're dealing with, you want your preference of strings and make your little tweaks there.
Yeah. I mean, for coming out right out of the box and then just coming to right on the show, just to tune it up, it's fine. Not bad.
Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights in the
Daniel
house. What's up? Renee says, thanks, Master Jimmy. Matt says, the purple is sick, bro. It's Purple Grimace, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Robbie Stingle in the house. What's up, Robbie? He says, I'm into the FRT-7 Fernandez with the Floyd logo released while Schaller was tooling with the FRT-5 upgrades from period correct guitar parts. Nice. Kurt thinks that Godos feel better, but Floyd is iconic.
Godos are nice, man.
Renee says, nowadays one of mine tops is the Ibanez JS signature. John says something about a Vagatrim.
Like that?
Using Vagisil?
Joe McGraw says, break a string and have fun, but I figured out the Floyds to block them replacing strings. Lee is not into locking trends himself, but the one Floyd he has is the best second place, is the Ibanez locker. So a Edge.
Which version?
I don't know.
Original
Kurt
Edge?
says
Low
Quentin prefers the Wonder Bar.
Yeah, Quentin prefers Wonder Bread.
Can't Drive 55 says Quentin mixed up his Blockbuster returns and accidentally returned his home movies. Dear God. Ryan wants a G&L Rampage with a Kahler on it.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Ryan, because I was looking at G&L Rampages, and the one I was going to buy I didn't get to it in time. It got sold. It was a white one. Well, I don't know why you have toilet paper next to your couch. I'm sure you got a crap bucket too, so you don't even have to leave your keyboard, Quentin.
You tell me, just wants you to know that Vagisil does not seal the vagina. Ooh, that's not how any of this works.
Well, if you're from Kentucky, that's how it works.
Kentucky.
You use axle grease.
By the way, the Ibanez JS Golden, extremely expensive. Yeah, what are those things? Like 50 grand or something?
Why? How do you, I mean, do you actually buy that to play it or to put it into a case so that you don't scratch that finish?
Right. I mean, I don't know. If I'm going to drop that much coin on a guitar, it's getting played.
And it's an HSS. Did they change that? The original ones were HSS. I was like, that looks dumb.
Which one are you guys talking about?
The Satriani.
Yeah, the gold, you know, like he's got the Chrome Boy.
Right. I thought it was just a humbucker single.
Well, they did a first run of these gold ones that were HSS.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. It is, let's see here. Na. Exit that. Wait.
Quentin, a 1500 is just a 1000 with stainless steel bits.
There you go. That's HS. Well, it's not even really HS, I guess. And it's a hum in the sustainer, which do the Sustainiacs double as a single coil?
Yeah, but they sound awful. It's awful sounding. So that's not the gold bling one. They did the very limited one run that had gold pickups. I mean,
Yeah.
HSS.
You're talking about
Yeah, it was like a, I don't know if it was just like a couple of them that were made.
You're
There
talking
you go.
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. What the hell are the 3 toggle switches?
That's your pickup selectors, just like a JS1.
So you can split the rail hums?
Off on.
All right.
Oh, I see. Humbucker single.
40 says he likes the neck on the Satch, but dislikes the body.
It's a fender neck, basically.
Robbie says, I really like the solid steel base plate on the early Fernandez. Kramer went with Schaller because it was cheaper to make cast base plates.
Well, sintered metal.
Yeah. Joe McGraw has a question. So what trim blocks do you prefer, brass or steel? Jimmy don't block trims. Jimmy routes EVH guitars to float. So, truthfully, I don't really think it. Are you talking about the sustain blocks or like the little trim stopper blocks? Inquiring minds need to know. Because they
Probably
make the
sustained.
stoppers out of steel, brass, titanium.
Right. Which I don't even know if that would even make a difference.
Personally, I don't think it makes a big enough difference for you to tell the difference in the context of a mix.
Kurt, it's called air conditioning, bro. See, it's already hot down here in the south. So, yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that photo you sent us with all that pollen in the air? Damn.
Yeah, was it Saturday? Was like the highest pollen count ever recorded in the state of Georgia. That's why I stayed inside all day.
There's been some crazy videos about all the pollen. This guy cut a tree down, and it was just, as the tree was falling over, it's just this massive cloudy yellow pollen just...
Yep. 40 says he likes those switches. I have them on the Kramer Paul Dean. Cool, man. Joe says, good on you, Jimmy. Thanks.
Well, you know, I look at it this way: is before the advent of, you know, brass and steel blocks became popular, is everybody's favorite music. You know, those artists were playing what? Well, floating bridges that had a either, you know, a zinc or a brass spring block, and you know, those tones are what people would call, you know, legendary tones. And it's like,
Right.
I don't hear any difference, because now they're, oh, I got steel, I got this brass, titanium, whatever the hell, and I'm not hearing the difference. So you just leave it up to yourself if you want to make that investment or not.
So my opinion on it is I don't care either way. I don't particularly hear the big tonal difference with the big fat brass blocks and all that stuff. I will say, and Jimmy don't know nothing about this because he routes everything, but when you've got a big brass block and it's against the body like this one is, there's a difference to be noticed in the resonance.
That's probably why that has the mojo right there.
That guitar is super resonant. That brass block is, that bridge is decked, but that brass block is against the body. So it's super resonant. And I've got floating Floyds and non-floating Floyds, so I mean, and the ones that, you know, tonally, the ones that float to me don't really sound any different. But I've got two with the big brass blocks on them that they're decked on the body like that, and they're definitely more resonant. I think it's just because that big hunk of metal is jammed against the wood.
The wood, yeah.
Because if I can get away with a little neck shim where I can get that block on the body, or close enough where I can just glue another piece of wood in there, I would rather do that over than put one of the little trim stopper things in there any day. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
No, and I think a lot of the
No, Quentin, and you can't either.
A lot of the guitar players were going after, like Jimmy said, going after the tones of your guitar heroes, and what brought us all together was Eddie Van Halen, and when you see Eddie's trying all these different guitars and different woods and different hardware and pickups, and then you notice that he's switching from a brass block, and then it's a steel block, and it's the Floyd Rose that he was using at the time, and it's all trial and error, man. So I don't know. It just all depends, like, on you. If you want to spend the money and try it out and say, I did a brass block and it sounds like this, and steel, or just a regular stock one. I mean, right. The ones that comes stock from German Floyd Rose are just phenomenal. They're just great. I just leave them alone. I don't have to change them.
40 grit agrees with me. Brass block to the body is magic.
Yeah.
There's definitely something to it, because like that white guitar I just showed you, that thing, I mean, you play any power chords or, you know, anything kind of low indie, it resonates from the headstock all the way through the body. So, hey, we got Herb, Fireside Studio in the house. What's up, Herb?
What's up, Herb?
He says, nice guitar, R2.
Sir, man. Thank you, sir.
How about just don't use Charmin on a guitar?
Yeah.
And Quentin is correct, and you still don't get Ed's tone.
Yeah.
It's all in the hands, bro.
Quilt is for guitar tops, not toilet paper, Quentin.
What's the best slide? 3-ply? Quentin don't get no 3-ply, man. He's on like single-ply RV toilet paper.
It's too soft. You got to use that cheapo hard stuff from the porta shitters.
Exactly. You gotta have a little grit to it, so don't just smear and make a mess.
Got to get clean somehow.
Thank you.
I'll do the trick, man.
Newspaper, Lee says.
Well, if you're homeless.
See, newspaper used to be the best for cleaning your windshields.
Yep. Quentin says he never skimps on the quality of TP.
Never.
Okay, Cornholio.
Ryan says John Wayne toilet paper is rough and it's tough and it don't take crap off nobody.
Yep. That would be porter shitter paper.
Leave 40 grit out of this. Jimmy just scoots on the carpet like a dog. Where is this gone, man? Oh,
How about that guitar, R2? Wow, I love it.
John says wet wipes.
Going from guitar to shit paper.
So Al's got his new axe right there, and I mean I'm happy for him because I love that guitar, and I'm gonna put one in my hands here eventually, probably within the next 6 months when they're readily available and I have my choice of tops. My luck though is I'll get a guitar with a really nice top and it'll sound like shit. So I think that happened to Jay. Jay got two like JP15 7-string Music Mans that had just amazing tops, and they both sounded like shit.
That's terrible.
What's up, Steve? What in the wide world? Wide world of TP options going on here? Just talking shit.
What's up, Steve-O?
It's just your cohort derailing our show.
Quentin says he does not care for that headstock. We don't
Quentin
care
is
for
very
Quentin's
picky when it
opinions.
comes to headstocks, man.
Quentin likes the Mac Mole.
Yeah, he wants the Mac Mo on here.
James Tyler.
Yeah.
Just LTD.
Depends is a whole different world. Just saying. Quentin knows his brother got him some for his birthday. So Al, you got anything else new on your list? Or is that going to satisfy you for about a month and then you need more stuff?
Let me go on the honeymoon for a little bit here, and I'll report back to you. But yeah, I'm going to swap the Floyd for sure on this. Floyd in the posts.
Ryan says there an ESP version of that guitar. There is not.
Not yet.
Not yet. But I do remember seeing it. I think Andy said it in his little demo video for the guitar that he wanted to price it where normal people can afford it, which, you know.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy LaRocque.
That's
But in the day
nice,
and time the day and age we live in now, if you got to keep it below $2,000 so people can afford it. You know, it's just how it is now.
Well, I mean, how much difference is there really going to be between the LTD and a maybe forthcoming ESP model, except a lot of money?
Well, that guitar is made in Korea, South Korea, not North. And I mean, the only difference in it is going to be it's going to be made in Japan and say ESP on the headstock, and it'll probably have an original Floyd instead of the 1000 series. Because everything else, I mean, is top end specs. You know, so it's going to come with the same case. I mean, you'll probably get like a signed COA or something, or maybe a strap or something like that. You know, but when you look at ESP's Japan gets signature models, I mean, look at the George Litch guitars, dude. They're $6,000-$7,000.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and I always wanted a Horizon neck through.
Yep.
And those things are going now $5,900, $6,000.
Right.
back through humbucker single. So when Andy came out with this is like pretty much the specs that I would want.
Yeah, there's something about a hum single setup that just looks cool. Even if you want the humbucker in the neck, I mean, you've got your rail options and whatever Seymour Duncan calls their stack. They call them, what are they, stacked humbuckers? What do they call that? Side by side. Steve knows. Steve corrects me on this. When you've got the side by sides with individual poles but smaller, they're not mini humbuckers. What do you call those, Steve?
This is the Custom Stack Plus.
Just call them single coil sized humbuckers. Zach Thong says, where'd it go? I cut a video call short with a girl to hear about toilet paper. Well, that was your bad, bruh.
She must have not have been that great. Well, I don't know. The way I kind of see it anymore is that LTD is the production ESP, and ESP seems like they're mostly custom shop.
Custom shop, yeah.
Almost. So E2 is the production ESP. E2 is what they changed the name of the ESP standard series line to.
Right.
So your E2 guitars are your old ESP standard series, and your ESP is exactly that. It's a Japanese custom shop.
Custom shop. Yeah.
So the LTD equivalent to Japan would be Edwards. And in reality, most of your Edwards stuff now is probably better made. And not by much. They're just, I mean, they're made in Japan versus the LTDs being, some are made in Korea, some are made in Indonesia. And then, so basically, the way it works now is you've got ESP USA, which is a strictly custom shop. And it holds the brand for it holds the licensing brand for LTD. So LTD is for the US market, and E2 is the world market, whereas ESP has Grassroots and Edwards for their lower end and mid tier instruments. So that's not what I asked, Steve. I asked what Seymour Duncan calls their small humbuckers. I think they're just single coil sized. But you are correct that if the coils are stacked on top of each other, then they're stacks, and that's generally used for single coils to be noiseless.
That's what this is, right? Custom stack?
Correct. That's a coil stacked on top of a coil, i.e.
Yeah,
a
Seymour Duncan
stack.
Custom Stack Plus.
So, yeah, I called a Air Norton SA stack, and Steve was like, "No, it's a rail humbucker. Get it right." You're right, Steve.
One of these?
Stacks still tend to sound single coily sonically. Correct. I will say I think my favorite Seymour Duncan stacked pickup is the Hot Stack Strat Plus, and they're a bridge pickup, but they work really well in the neck if you want kind of a muscular P90 sounding single coil type deal. I've got a couple of them. They actually sound really good. They hold up under high gain very well.
Okay,
Yes, yes, we are. That's what the whole point of this fucking show is, Quentin, is to be nerds.
So it's an Alnico 5 magnet in this thing.
Steve's not from Canada. He's from England. He just lives in Canada. Steve, do you identify as a Brit or a Canadian? That's the question we all need the answer to.
Noiseless Stratocaster pickups.
The SDS 1 sounds better than the Hot Stack Strat Plus. It's just super noisy.
You want an SDS, Randy?
I've got like 3 of them.
I just wish they weren't so stinking tall.
Yeah, you got to watch the
That's
gotta
what this looks like.
You've got to watch the depth of your pickup cavity with those SDSs because it's got that giant bar magnet on the bottom of it.
Well, I think that's what they did with this one, man. This route down here is deep. Mm-hmm. Because this pickup is tall.
Yep. Steve identifies as a Canadian, but he does hold both passports. And then Ryan says Steve's actually an Australian. Not an Austrian, an Australian. No one cares, Quentin. No, we don't care.
Although I will say that the chopper does do great in either a neck or a bridge position.
Yep. That's the Richie Kotzen pickup of choice in his telly is the Chopper T in the neck. No, he uses a Chopper T in the bridge and a Twain King in the neck.
Twain King.
He went there. Well, there's the difference is I like Steve. I don't care about the other guy.
Burn!
Right, and you still don't know what fender pickups those are that I gave you.
Tracy Booty.
They're the SCN, Sumerian Cobalt Noiseless? Yeah. They're fancy, and they don't make them anymore. And people pay stupid money for them, and I gave them to Quentin.
But are they turnbuckers?
So when you run out of toilet paper and need to restock up, just sell the pickups out of your juicy booty, Quentin. Then you can get the high quality stuff.
Can we trade Quentin to Greenland for a FR1000? You probably still have to throw some cash in for the FR1000. Steve says, yeah, have router. We'll make things fit.
My mantra exactly.
No, he doesn't. If he did, that would be cool, though. Quentin wants everybody to know that he did, in fact, give R2 Ryan's chocolate-covered cashew.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
My buddy Ron runs choppers in the neck position of all his... However you say that.
Rontau?
Rontau? Boomblay Fute?
Bumblefoot?
My buddy Ron runs.
John says Jimmy uses his router even if he doesn't have to.
I do it just to say I did.
Ryan's wants, that's why he cursed the Hyundai over those damn chocolate covered cashews. So Jimmy, what you got coming your way next? Or you just
Nothing. I got stuff going away.
you add anything else to the store? I haven't looked today.
I got that Charvel is up.
For life?
The Jackson DK7M Pro is up.
Charvel Jackson.
Debating on what's going to go up next. I know this might irritate Steve, but I might get rid of my jewel blue S540 LTD. Not sure yet. And I think tomorrow the high voltage purple quilt top RG920 will go up. I think I've got my 1983 AR-III will go up.
Love putting
Probably
Floyd's.
after that, bunch of necks.
Steve loves putting Floyds into PRSs and Les Pauls. Yes, you can, John. They have like two models with a Floyd. The Custom 24 Floyd, and then there's a SE version of it, And I think there's another, I think it was a signature model. I don't remember whose. It was like a single cut with a Floyd. What did you say, Jimmy?
What's his name? Not from Beneath the Remains.
Oh, Dusty Waring.
Dusty, yeah.
Between the Buried and Me.
Between.
Former Between the Buried and Me. The Glass Caskets his other band. Yeah, he's got a CE 24 with a Floyd. CE is a custom 24 with a bolt-on neck. So that's where you get those now.
The ones that look like this, or the one with the gay, small little label on the front?
Oh, a little shade thrown at Paul there. Paul Reed.
Interesting.
I know U.S. Music Corp, who makes the SE models over in Korea.
Karaya.
I have driven by the Maryland factory. They weren't taking tours at the time that I went, so I didn't get to tour the joint. But so Jimmy's offloading gear. Al just got to do guitar. I don't really have anything new coming in yet, but you never know. I guess got to stay the hell off reverb.
You fixed up your Charvel right there, man.
Yeah, that's been my. Well, the other one is in the process. The black Sandeem or SoCal is in the process of getting a facelift.
Oh, that's right. You farmed that out to Willie, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't feel like screwing with it. I could have done it Saturday because I have to work Saturday. I could have taken it to work Saturday and just rewired the entire damn thing. So. Arky.
Yeah. Well,
Jimmy Biter.
Hello.
Jimmy.
I may have 3
Rob
sabers.
Noxious.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Steve, I may have 3 of them for sale. All with shark tooth inlays.
He's talking to you, Steve. Rob says I own 4 of them. He's talking about LTDs. Yeah, man, they're great
Jeez.
guitars, dude. I think I've still got 2. The Saber. Not on that guitar that R2 has there, and it's got a height adjustable. It's pickup ringed on the bridge pickup.
Bridge. And it's adjustable on the neck because I can push down on the pickup here.
There's probably foam under that
Yeah.
neck pickup.
I'm like, if I wanted to just lower it down, can I? Sure can.
Steve
Nice.
said he don't like them, but he'd steal the necks though.
Well, the
You'll
necks
have-
are going for a pretty penny nowadays.
Rob, Jimmy is parting out a lot of gear. Not parting out, he's parting ways with a lot of gear. He's got his reverb store. It's Gear Biter on Reverb. Only Saber I owned was a 612 prototype from 91. See, when you say Saber, I think of Music Man. Because I don't know nothing about Ibanez's. I like RG 565s and 550s.
I believe that was the original name for that guitar, and then they just shortened it to S.
And we love you for it, Arky. We love you for everything you do.
Grazie.
Yeah, that's my problem, too. I'm always buying new stuff. Rob, he just went over a few things that he's putting up tomorrow. He's got some stuff on there now. Like I said, just go to Reverb and go to the shops and search for Gear Biter. 40 says that's a prime candidate for a PMS system in the neck. That'd be the futon pickup mounting system. Oh, thanks, Steve. That's what the S stood for, was Saber. Good to know. Saber. We're saying Saber. Sabra.
Gambelli.
So R2 never showed the case or gave the weight.
Weights are for Les Pauls.
Seven.
Well, you know what the shape of the inside of the case looks like.
Just like this.
The headstock's a little open, but the body ain't gonna move.
Right.
I know, man. I know.
Impressed.
It's maybe 2 minutes before you got here. He listed off some stuff he's putting up tomorrow and some stuff he put up today. That Charvel 475 pretty sweet. If I liked pointy headstock Charvels, I would take that off your hands, but I don't. Steve's going through the Ibanez alphabet.
It's not a Charvette.
April Fools. Then why'd you put me in charge?
You're all fired. See you later.
We don't have a portable scale that'll weigh a guitar. I'm pretty sure their scales weigh in grams.
Right? Yeah. Golden grams.
Right? Just think of how much worse it'd be if you were here.
Now, come on. We didn't come on last week and give you guys a bunch of shit when you were going through Trev's stuff.
Well, in all fairness, my internet wasn't working, so.
Yeah, but they're all chilling, being all nice and friendly.
Arky dropping 40 Grits leak. Once again, go check out our pal 40 Grit over on his channel. He's got an awesome guitar collection, does some great walkthroughs and repair tips and tricks. And he's an awesome guy. Every now and then he goes live, and sometimes he has guests. And it's just gear nerdery.
Oh, now you're moving the goalposts, Ryan.
Who didn't even show up? I was in the chat on my phone. What are you talking about?
Shirtless Jimmy.
It's not my house.
Faint ploidy.
Maybe you must be talking about my methed out next door neighbor.
Or
Shirtless
Zeppelin.
Jimmy.
Darren has a question. Is that your first guitar with a shorter scale length? Ow.
No, because I have Gibson Les Paul Classic, and my Dean Razorback.
Okay. So your Jackson Kelly is a 24 fret, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a 25.5 inch scale?
The Kelly? Yeah. 20.
Okay.
Wait, is he talking about the scale length or frets?
Scale length.
Well, I'm
okay.
talking about scale length.
Scale length, yeah. So it's the scale length
So-
of the Les Paul. This one, my Les Paul, and my Dean have the
Okay.
24
So do you
and 3/4.
notice a difference in the scale length between your two 24 fret guitars?
So my Kelly's a 24 fret, and this one's a 24 fret. I can't tell with this one. But it's hard to tell because the shape of the Kelly. I don't know, man. It puts the neck a little bit more. It makes it feel like it's longer. But as far as the tension, I don't know, man. I can't tell the difference, especially on this one. When I pick up my Dean and my Gibson, you can tell.
So much for me trying to stay on topic. Fuck's sakes.
Right? Son of a.
And friends don't let friends walk 2 and 4. Stop it, Ryan. That's my horrible Steve impression. Sorry, Steve. She can advertise for us if she wants to. You're not here. So gear headed my way. Well, I finally got my return authorization for my Fortin Killer Cali module. So that will be going back tomorrow, and another one headed my way, and hopefully this one fits. Although I don't have a whole lot of faith in it because I might have made a post on Synergy's Facebook page on one of their adverts and got several responses from other people about having very similar problems. So, I don't know. We'll see. And if it doesn't fit, then I'll send it back and probably tell them to send me an Uber shawl, and I'll pick a Killer Cali up in 6 months when they've corrected their PCB cutting problem. So, there's that. But I am enjoying the SLO-II. Little bassy. I think when I watched the replay of Sunday's show, I thought it sounded pretty good. So... Dick Van Dyke quality. My Bad Horsey 2 wah doesn't stay in tune. What's the issue? It's broken. That's right. Randy Hannon sent it back. Oh, I learned from the best. I don't know what that means. Now, I tell you who I left a bad review on was that freaking Sandy's Pet Shop. So, where did Al go? Did he go get the case so we can see the case before we sign off so we can see the case, Al? Al, you getting the case? We want to see the case. People want to see the case, Al. We got 40,000 people here that wants to see your case.
Sale.
So, yeah, I don't know. I really like that Andy LaRocque model, and I will probably own one.
It's pretty cool. Is it? It only comes in purple, right?
Yeah. And generally, I'm not a purple guitar fan, but I really like that color, that shade of purple with that quilted top. I think it looks really good. No case for the case. They put the guitars when they're in the case. Did it come in like that black mesh condom, Al? The case? Was the case wrapped in like that black mesh condom thing?
No, you know what? This one was not. I know the EVH case that I had when I bought it came with that.
I hate birds, Kurt.
Fried chicken.
Rob Noxious says all my guitars are black except one. I was like that for a long time, and then I bought a white guitar, and now I have a bunch of white guitars and black guitars. I actually think, other than my first Fender Strat that I still have, which is dark blue, the only non-white or black guitar I have is the Kramer 84 replica. I can't do the pointy headstock, the Jackson pointy headstock, man. I don't know why. It's just not my thing.
You don't like it?
Not really.
So
I think
used
it
to
looks
I love
good
it.
on the like the Kellys and the V's.
The V's, yeah.
And the their Explorer shape, the Extroyer, like the Vogue from Decapitated Extroyer. If they put that in a production line model, I'd buy the hell out of it. That guitar is sick.
They might.
They need to. So, Rob's in the market for a white Explorer. Cool.
Kind of like a Heffield.
There's one on Reverb that just came up a couple days ago.
You know, when they re-released those I think they re-released them in 2020 because they showed up online like the same day that Charvel announced the Henrik Donhage signature. So that was my choice, was a Jack Butler, which is a San Dimas body, but it's got the pointy headstock. And I think it was Jackson branded. Or the Henrik Donhage, and obviously I went with a Henrik. But now I would like to, even though I'm not huge on the Bass Boat sparkle finishes, I would like to have the Jackson Jack Butler. I think they called it the SD22 JB or something like that. They were only like $1,000, $1,100.
No, bad.
I'm not sure what you doing with your headstocks. I'm just not huge on the pointies. Now I will say the lawsuit ESP headstock to me looks better than the Jackson headstock. So I'm always thinking of a Splon SS2, especially for the price, man. I just call them up and have them one built to what I want, which would be like some form of white, I'm sure. The Jack Butler. I don't like the purple sparkle KH2.
I was thinking of that one too.
And Quentin's got your phone number too. That sucks. All of this, disclaimer, all of this will be on Facebook. Very poorly recorded by like a jitterbug flip phone with a 1.3 megapixel camera.
Well, here's something for Quentin. I'm betting Quentin uses extra quilted Charmin because he's got problems with shit sticking to his fur. Clip that.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, man, the price was right. Them things, I mean, they're like $2,400 for a custom built Splon SS2. What blue guitar?
You shut the hell up right now, you.
So, what Wall of Cries is bringing up, since he's now in the same room as I am, I have an affinity for looking at the old school like 61 custom shop strats, and I really like Daphne blue and Sonic blue for some reason.
Yeah.
But they've got to have a slab rosewood board and a mint green plastics.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm always looking at those for some reason. I don't know. So, what do you guys think? Think it's about time to wrap it up. We've been going about an hour and 41 minutes.
Damn. It's a long one.
Well, that's okay. I can go over and troll Quentin's channel.
Did he go live?
Yeah.
He wants to go live.
He did.
Bastard.
Why did
Well,
he
that's
send me a
cool, man.
picture of the chat?
I'm glad I got to share this moment with all my friends here. Thank you, everybody. You too, watching.
Thanks for facilitating the show for us tonight, Quentin. Quentin, I'm fucking sorry. I should just shoot myself out here. I'll just show myself out.
Get the fuck out of here. Kurt says, GTU is live right now. I just unsubbed. But no, for real, thanks for hanging out with all of us. Hanging out with us tonight, everyone, for this hour and 40-minute circus. And show that thing off one more again, man. Give us a rundown of it.
Man.
Did you ever get the case where we could see it? No? Sunday, maybe?
Yeah, maybe Sunday. There we go. One more time.
Oh, yeah. Take it off. R2 opened that case and was like,
Hello, baby. Fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah, man.
yeah, man, that's killer. That is killer. So you going to shred that thing up on Sunday?
For sure, player.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Sweet.
It's going to be the main one.
Awesome. That's
Thank you,
badass,
buddy.
man. Congratulations on that score. I'm glad I could be a part of helping you find that one.
Oh, yeah, man.
Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Shipped in 2 days.
Right on. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up, folks. We're going to run out of here. And real quick, we'll say
Take
thanks.
everybody.
Thanks again to all our awesome channel members for all your support and putting up with us. Big thanks to Ryan for hosting this channel and sometimes letting the inmates run the asylum.
Next time we'll have to try some of my toilet sangria.
Real quick, Fisticuffers here says, came in late, but recap through it. Great guitar. I have a 2007 Standard Series Horizon. It's my favorite guitar by far. Awesome, man. Awesome.
Nice.
Joe's always on the hunt for the purple. Nice. All right, guys, we out. Thanks, everybody,
Peace,
for hanging with us
everybody.
tonight. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you Thursday.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
hanging out.
Later.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.